Hey, let me put on a little lippy for you guys. I wanted to pop in here to you soulies. I know I put the post about habits. Like many of you in the past, habits and accountability has bugged the ever-living poo-poo out of me. And a couple of months ago, maybe even a month ago, we did a session on like words that trigger you. And I've done a lot of inner work this year on allowing things to be neutral. It's not always easy. But what happens when I allow things to be neutral is I actually begin to see another side of the coin instead of my stubbornness. I also believe that my stubbornness for a long time was a need to heal a lot of wounded productivity. Ooh, that's a good phrase. I had wounded productivity. I had productivity born of wounds, born of fear, born of trauma. And over the years, I am becoming somebody who not only creates from joy, but doesn't create from fear anymore. It's been a big shift. And so what helped me connect habits and tracking habits, which is not something I've really done. I mean, I've like tracked my cycle and my moods, but not my habits. And one of the reasons why I'm committing to myself to track just 6, I picked 6, 3 life and 3 work. And my 3 life make a difference in everything, including my work. And then my 3 work are the most simple, seemingly boring habits. They're not shiny, that I know will make a big difference in my business. And I'm committed to tracking those because it's who I want to be. I want to be able to say that I'm a person who walks every day. I want to be able to say I'm a person who writes every day. I want to be able to say that I'm a person who reads books every single day. Not just listening, but actually reading them. All those, when I have a day and I do all 3 of those things, my life is a gazillion times better. It's better for my brain than scrolling on Facebook. And then my business ones are loving on and reaching out to a current client, making a new connection, and making 1 ask or invite a day. And there's a lot of things I could have put, like posting on social media or doing all this other stuff, but I really, for myself, drilled it down to what is the lowest common denominator of habit. Then the other thing is going back to identity, which I really got from James Clear's book. And when I think about the big changes I have made, what I focused on was who I was becoming, not what I was afraid of. And so a big transition for me was hiring high-level help. And I just decided to keep practicing having high-level help and to tell myself I'm becoming a woman who allows high-level help instead of saying I'm not good at having help, which I did for many years. And so at some point a couple years ago, I got tired of my excuses. I still have a few more that I'm going through, but I am taking a stand for who I'm becoming. I'm taking a stand for the identity of my future self, and I'm bringing back to the here and now. And that means doing things that aren't easy and aren't comfortable. Of course, like many of you, I like things to be easy. I like things to be fun. But my lack of willingness to do things that were boring or that weren't really exciting or to be consistent is what's exactly held me back. And so for a long time, and I love inspired action, I will still take it. But inspired action left a few holes in my life and business. It wasn't enough for sustainability and the growth that I want. And so I am a woman who is willing to both have it be fun and easy and in the flow. And when things aren't in the flow, I have certain recipes to support myself and my business in the woman that I'm becoming. So I'm inviting you all to consider that as you consider my question about habits, as you consider what you want to create for yourself in the year ahead, in your life and in your business. What habits connected to identity does your future self have? Bring those back here today, write them down, and let's track them together.